Hi guys, welcome back to my Xvia's video. Now I'm gonna talk about the new banner, okay, which come after the Halloween. It is Soul Neo Vision banner. So yes, he is another mage. So is he worth the summoning? Let's take a look on what he is good at. So first, he is Dark and Ice Element Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer. And that's good because if you remember, Ibarra also able to chain with Dark Element. So yes, he can become nice partner if you want to use Ibarra as a chainer. But again, Ibarra main strength on her Brave Shift form is her Limit Burst, not her Chaos Wave Awaken. And actually, that's also same for Soul because I can say that Soul is kinda same like Ibarra because Soul Limit Burst on Brave Shift form is also a very strong finisher, but the difference is the element. Soul Limit Burst on Brave Shift form is Ice Elemental attack and the damage is lower than Ibarra. So yes, there you go. Okay, like I said, Ibarra is better if you don't care about element because Ibarra element is dark for Limit Burst and for Soul it is Ice Element. So yes, I can say on some situation maybe you cannot use Ibarra, but yes, you can Soul on that situation. But again, for damage Ibarra is better. And other than that, Soul also has strong human and demon killer buff 150%. So yes, he is great on Dark Vision if you fight those enemies type. And yes, the best part about Soul is his Brave Shift form is permanent. It is unlike Ibarra, so you don't need to worry about revert back on your normal form. Okay, so you can use him, I can say, easier than Ibarra. And for the things which I don't like, wow, his Trust Master reward. Don't get me wrong, it is good ability, okay, 100% true double hand magic. But if you remember, we have Carlet on the past, and it is 100% true double hand magic too. So it is same, I know it is same effect, but the problem is here. Soul is Neo Vision. Sure, basically it is Trust Mastery word, but again, being Neo Vision, he is harder to pull than 5-star characters. So I wish this has maybe a little bit better, maybe 125%, but it is only 100%, so I don't think it is that good. Okay, and like I said before, Ibarra is better as a magic finisher on Limit Burst form, a Limit Burst attack. Okay, and Ibarra Vision card is also better in my opinion because sure it increase, Soul Neo Vision card increase nice magic stats, but I think for true double hand mage it's better to use Ibarra. And the point here is Soul Neo Vision is true double hand mage. Okay, so enough about Soul. Let's talk about the next one, Blossom Sage Sakura. I can say that she is nice. Okay, she can support with some, let's say, like Thunder Imbue, Thunder Elemental Resist 100% to all allies. So yes, her support may be nice on some situation, but if you want to use her as a DPS, I must say it's quite decent if you need a finisher, because on Brave Shift form she can do Pentacast with her finisher Thunder Magic. So she will deal maybe, from my calculation, about 450 times thunder damage. But again, it is Pentacast, so I'm not sure whether the animation is short or long. If it is short, then it is good because you can land all 5 hits on perfect chain on the right moment, But if it is long animation, for example like Irate, then I don't think it is that great. But the thing that annoys me is her chaining family. Sure, maybe Gumi want to make her into finisher, but if you take a look on her normal form, she able to chain, but not with Chaos Wave Awaken. It is with Graviton Cannon. So, wow, what are you gonna do with Graviton Cannon? Really, guys, I doubt they will change it on the global. But if they change it, somehow miracle happen and they change it into Chaos Wave Awaken, then I must say, wow, her normal form is nice too. But because there is no announcement about that, I assume it is still Graviton Cannon, which is useless. That means if you cannot make her into Brave Shift form, I can say that she is kinda useless on this meta. And yes, her Brave Shift form, maybe I can say it's kinda uninspired. It is like Sakura Delta Star, nothing much change. Not much change from that form. So yeah, I don't like the sprite that much. It's good sprite, but it's kinda lazy. That's my opinion. Okay, so good luck if you able to make her into Brave Shift, but if it is only normal Neo Vision, she is kinda bad. So enough about Blossom Stage Sakura. Now let's take a look on the next mage, Dark Fina. Dark Fina is, I cannot say she is bad, okay, but I don't think she has anything special to offer. She is not bad. She is a Chaos Wave Awaken chainer, and she can chain with Earth and Wind element, which are quite rare. So yes, quite decent on that department, but the damage, the other things are not special at all. But the things that really annoy me is, again, her Brave Shift form is not permanent. And if you know that the element lock on her form, so if I'm not mistaken, on normal form she uses Earth element, and on Brave Shift form she uses Wind. So really, I don't like lock element on Brave Shift form. Okay, if element is locked on Brave Shift form, then the form should has infinite duration. That's what I think. So something like this on Dark Fina, I don't like it at all. But still, if you want to use her, then do not need to worry, because the cooldown is only one turn, so you can use her normal form, let's say like a setup to buff her magic, to support your party a little bit, because she has some support abilities but nothing meta support. Okay, so yes, that's all. I find she is not that interesting. Okay, only Earth and Wind Chaos Wave Awaken chainer. If you need those, nice, but yeah, I don't think she is that great. Okay, and her Trustmaster and STMR, I can say it's kind of mediocre. Her STMR may be good, but yeah, it's basically only stats boost, so I don't like it that much. Okay, so the free character, Alhena. So this is from challenge, 10-man challenge chamber or whatever. I forgot. Okay, the name, but yes, it's nice to see his background on this story maybe. But again, he is free unit, but yes, like other free units, you probably won't use him outside of this event, because first, he is only maxed at 7 stars, and yes, that's it. He is a DPS, so his damage is gonna be really low compared to Neo Vision characters. So the good thing about this character is his STMR. So his STMR is really flexible. It gives you 50% through double hand or 25% through dual wield magic. So this is good if you want to combine it with Benevolent Beauty Ram, because if you remember, Benevolent Beauty Ram Trust Mastery Word only gives you 25% through dual wield magic, so it is really odd number. So if you combine it with this STMR, you can get 50%. Quite nice, I must say. But again, maybe you have 2 Benevolent Beauty Ram, so it is not that useful. But still, it is free, so make sure you get it. For the Trust Mastery Word, it's kinda ordinary, but useful if you need fire resistance. Okay, so enough about all the preview. Now the final question, should you summon? So yes, you should summon this if you want to collect all CG Limit Burst characters. And I must say, Soul CG Limit Burst is really cool. So yes, get it if you like to collect the characters. And yes, you also need to have chaining partner for Ibarra. But again, maybe you don't need it because first there is Grimlord Sakura, who is easier to obtain compared to Soul. And yes, actually Ibarra is dark magic finisher. She's still able to chain with Chaos Wave Awaken, but it is not her best feature. So maybe you don't need to worry about that. But still, he can become good partner for Ibarra. And yes, if you're really big fan of Mage, this banner is really great because all the characters are Mage. Okay, Blossom Stage Sakura, Dark Fina. For Blossom Stage Sakura, she can become great Thunder finisher. So nice. And for Dark Fina, you can have Wind and Earth Chaos Wave Awaken Chainer, and that's kinda rare for Wind and Earth element. So very nice, okay, I must say. And yes, the reason for not summon on this banner is obvious. First, I have said this, Ibarra is better than Neo Vision Soul, because Ibarra limit burst damage is really much higher than Soul Neo Vision. But yes, if you need Ice element instead of Dark, then that's out of question. I simply talk about damage modifier here. Okay, so unless you really need Ice magic finisher, you don't need Soul. Simply go for Ibarra. Remember that Ibarra banner is still there, and there is safety net on that banner. So I can say it is safer to pull on Ibarra banner. Okay, and for Blossom Stage Sakura, Dark Fina, ooh, I don't like them at all. But if you are really into Dark Vision, then I can see they're gonna be useful on some situation, especially Blossom Stage Sakura. Dark Fina too is good, but remember her Brave form is not available on the first turn. But yes, if what you need is Wind element, you can do that. Okay, not big deal. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about this week banner. I think most of you gonna skip this one because yeah, you already spent a lot on Ibarra banner, and yes, I think that's the reason. And if you still want to get Mage, there is Grimlord Sakura, who also available on the same week for Neo Vision Soul. Okay, maybe damage wise Soul is the winner, but maybe okay. But Grimlord Sakura herself is really good mage for Dark and Fire element. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.